What's up, Faith family? It's the Vigilant Protestant here, and today we're going to talk about a concerning new show being shown to the youth. They're indoctrinating the children. Parents, we need to talk about Gravity Falls, alright? This satanic show. My TV was turned on Disney XD last night, and I saw this satanic nonsense. Couldn't believe that they would allow something like that on TV. Where have our Christian American values gone? So this show, it indoctrinates the youth into the secret cabal through different messages and secret codes. This is not okay. The uncle wears a fez, a symbol of the Masonic Freemasons, who also own Disney, who is owned by the secret cabal, a joint cooperative of the DNC and the demonic forces. Now guys, how do you not realize this? Why are you letting your kids watch this show? They're going to turn out to be Satan worshiping hoodlums. Alright, that's all they're going to turn out to be. Okay, so God does not exist in this show. I watched a few episodes holding my crucifix in my right hand and praying with the other hand, and I did not see one instance of godliness or God in this show. Okay? This is training people to just not believe in the world with God. Alright? So this goes against the Bible. Alright, there's not a single Bible. There may have been like a one Bible, but they didn't talk about it. They didn't open it. They didn't read it. Alright? In this generation, they're being brainwashed into modern values. This is why shows like Gravity Falls exist with all these secret codes and messages. And me, the Vigilant Protestant, I don't do all that. Alright? I let my kids do all that. But parents, we need to talk about this show because it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy what they're trying to get away with. All the indoctrination they're trying to do. They're being brainwashed into modern values, modern ideals, an enlightened mind state where they get higher than God as they believe, and that's not possible. They're deviating from the world, from the word in Disney and the Gravity Falls, and they're bringing them into the ranks of the secret cabal to consume the media and the food of the cabal, to eat within their halls and cause chaos and the downfall of values to create the new world order. Alright, now, the good book says do not predict the rapture, but listen to what some other Christian commentator friends are saying. I think that they might be on to something, alright? Ungodly shows like this coming on these days, like Gravity Falls. I can't believe they would ever put something on the air like this today. And the show is not biblically based. There's not a lot of Bible lore in this show. I cannot believe it. And there's Illuminati messaging, both subtle, deeply encoded, and encoded in the show. I can't believe it. Alright, they're showing kids Illuminati trash. They're showing them triangles and eyes. Disgusting things that children should not be exposed to at such a young age. There are multiple triangles in the show. Nobody noticed this, okay? This is Illuminati messaging. They're trying to get to the kids. They're trying to corrupt them into enlightened mind states, make them think that the all-seeing eye is not satanic when it's on everything, because there are diabolical forces that are coming to take everything we know. This show promotes the worship of Satan. The villain representing the beast appears in 66% of all episodes. And I found this after one of their disgusting wikis. Alright, I had to delete my entire OS so I wouldn't be affected by their satanic viruses. Now, 66 is a recreation of the number of the beast because the square root of the number of the beast is 66. Okay, if you think about it, because think about it for a second, alright? And so there is a recreation. There's not just a recreation of the number of the beast. There's a recreation of Satan in the show as an all-seeing eye. And they're trying to normalize the all-seeing eye to kids and children. And simply, I can't believe it. I simply cannot believe they are trying to expose our children to this trash. So, the characters all have designs related to the golden ratio, which is a number created by the Freemasons and Illuminati in a joint effort to infiltrate every aspect of our world. With their diabolic schemes and influence, Satan worked with the Dark Angels and the Proto-Illuminati cabal to build Africa against God's wishes into a shape matching the golden ratio. Right? Not a lot of people know that, but golden ratio appears in many satanic things. If you think about it. Alright? And as a permanent mark of Satan in a continent that will curse the people and allow the mark of Cain to proliferate. Alright? Well, I can't believe that. All right, I can't believe that. All right, they went against the wishes of God and designed Africa to have that. They have that shape. Okay, now, fellas, all the Africans listening right here, all the Africans listening right here, if you can understand me, you guys need to take back your continent. All right, you need to reshape it. All right, you need to go and fill in that part of Africa and not make it with the golden ratio, all right? Because that is a satanic number, all right? We need to work on that within the next few years, and I say that we should elect the president who will do that, and of course, we need to elect Donald J. Trump, who will certainly do all that for us, because he does everything for us. Alright, so in this show, there are multiple tarot symbols, like the tarot cards of Satan. I could not believe it when I first saw it, alright? They are allowing these things to be shown to children. They are normalizing the cards, the tarot readings. The word tarot is a pagan word, I think. So these are tools of satanic worshiping, and the kids just use them. They use them all the time. They use them like Pokemon cards. So the reverse dialogue shows reverse morality and dog messages. Now, not a lot of people talk about this, but when you have the reverse dialogue, they reverse the dialogue sometimes and they say very inappropriate things to children, but they are showing reverse morality here. Alright? When you reverse the dialogue, you have reverse morality, and we cannot allow that to continue. And there are dark messages within the reverse dialogue. Because in the reverse dialogue, there are dark messages, and these messages, you know, they're really dark. I can't even repeat some of them here. You're gonna have to get your crucifix, get your Bible, watch the show with only one eye, all right, and you're gonna have to see it for yourself, because the reverse dialogue is showing reverse morality, and we cannot allow reverse morality to be shown to our children, because it's already on a lot of network television. All right, let's move on. So there is no church in the show. There may have been one building that looked like a church, but they never went to it. They never went to church. They never went to the church only on Sunday. It was like the church was closed on Sunday every day, when that's not how it works. All right, the children, they needed to go to the church because they were getting all sorts of satanic adventures, and I think that a little bit of Christ intervention could have helped them. Could have helped them just a little bit. All right. So the shop that the family works in makes no money. All right. Think about this, fellas. Think about this for a second, because I'm gonna make a pretty good point here. All right. Which shows symbols indicating a communist Star Trek Illuminati fashion diabolical utopia. Think about it. That is what the super PACs, the liberals, the Antifa, that's what they want for society. Right? They don't want nothing else. They want us to go into a diabolical communist utopia. Alright? Alright, let's move on, fellas. Alright. The secret symbols in the show. Alright, 66% of the messages, and 66, once again, is a recreation of the number of the beast, just without the extra 6 digit. And they are secretly hidden and imprinted at the end of the show to indoctrinate sleeping children watching the show at night into the ranks of the secret cabal. Now, this is why I am hugely against cable. Alright, I get cable because, you know, they're gonna raise my rates on the cell phone and Wi-Fi if I go up, and I need the Wi-Fi so I can do my conservative live streams. But the cable, if you let children go to sleep with cable, their minds are going to be infested with whatever they were watching. So if your child is sleeping and watching CNN, alright, he's gonna become a liberal. Simple as that. Nobody believes me when I say that. What you need to do, if you have cable, alright, do not let them put on Disney Channel all night. Do not let them put on Nickelodeon all night. Alright, Nickelodeon is worth them all with all the disgusting messages they have. Or free form, is that what it's called? Free form? I think that's what it's called. Alright, whatever it is, you need to let them be watching Fox News, the Scientology Channel, One America News Network. That is what they need to be watching. That's what I keep saying. No one wants to listen to me. Alright, if you got cable, that's what you need to do on YouTube. You need to set the parental filter to conservative only. Because the liberals are out there. They're promoting communist messages. They're on Twitter. They're showing Twitter fights. They're reading. We cannot allow that stuff to be shown to the kids. Alright? Listen to me, fellas. Alright? We can't allow that to happen. Alright? So, why do they do this? Why are they indoctrinating children? Well, there is certain code within the TV show. They use that. They're using that. They're using that specially trained to get to the children while they're sleeping. Because the show is very calming. The music is very calming. And besides it having satanic symbols and satanic messages within the music, it also has deeply disturbing dialogue. It's predicting events. There was one episode where somebody got sick, and it's kind of predicting the coronavirus because it was in quarantine. All right. I think somebody got sick. It was in the middle of summer. But anyhow, all right. They are indoctrinating them using special messages, subliminal messages, symbols and tunes. They're using that to indoctrinate them into the ranks of the secret cabal, which is the World Organization. Anybody that has a job today, all right, think about this. Anybody that has a job today is working for the man. All that money goes back to the billionaires. There's a company called General Electric who makes my stoves and ovens and all that. General Electric pays a negative 4% taxes. The government is giving them money to exist. That, you know what? They're part of the secret cabal. All right? Simple as that. Now, if Fox Corporation did that, that's good because, they're kind of preaching the word. They're kind of putting the good word out there. But when General Electric does it, that's part of the secret cabal. So, Americans, if you pay taxes, you are feeding the man who goes back to the secret cabal. He works for the secret cabal and all the government-funded agencies. All right, if you think about it. All right, so there are wildly satanic messages, anti-Semitic sayings. All right, if you reverse the dialogue, that's part of reverse morality. The morality is first to be we support the Jewish people. All right, that is the morality. But this show, it wants to do reverse morality. And so there are anti-Semitic messages if you reverse the dialogue. You see, if you reverse the dialogue, you have reverse morality. All right, and that's the type of show. In most shows, if you reverse the dialogue, you hear mumbo jumbo. But in this show, if you reverse the dialogue, you hear reverse morality. And the other 33%, which 3 plus 3 equals 6, which can lead to the number of the beast percent, have incredibly inappropriate parables. There are incredibly inappropriate parables in most of the episodes, alright? There's one episode where the uncle, who's very fat and old, the uncle has to go on a date with a woman, alright? Now, you know what I tried to think of it, but you know what, you know that you're supposed to wait until after marriage to engage in carnal knowledge, alright? As simple as that. That's all I'm saying, alright? And this parable tried to go against that. I don't know if this uncle has ever been married in the show. Alright, he wears a fez, so I assume that most God-fearing woman wouldn't go after him. But it's absolutely crazy. Inappropriate parables, just inappropriate situations. Alright, I don't know. Alright, this channel, this company, the Disney Channel company, they are messed up. They're doing all sorts of crazy things on their shows. I'm going to have to talk a little bit more about that in another video. But right now we are talking about this video, alright? So there's twisted imagery. The uncle is hung from the gallows in the show. He's about to be killed before his children discover him and save him, which is the only godly thing in this show, the only moral thing in the show. The children saved their uncle, alright? And that's it. They don't do anything for him, alright? They don't do anything for him, alright? If you think about it, they did nothing. I only watched 3 episodes, but I saw the episode where the uncle was hanged, and I did not like that. And the shocking images that are not for kids. This should be rated R in TV, adults only. I don't know why they're showing kids this. Absolutely disgusting. Absolutely, it's a travesty what goes on in this show. I'm not tolerating it. I'm not tolerating it. I'm done with it. So there's idolatry of dark characters and dark beings. There's a lot of darkness in this show, and we're just supposed to sit back and sleep and accept it. These dark characters are being imprinted in our minds. They headed into our dreams, and as these dark characters are repeatedly sent into our dreams, they are normalized within our minds. And then these dark beings, they start to appear in our dreams, and then we think they are normal. And so when these dark beings start coming into the real world, they are normalized to us. So if we saw a demon right in front of us, a beast, and and the children are watching the show, they saw a beast right in front of them, they wouldn't even think twice about it, because these dark beings are being implanted in their mind. And like, hey, what's up, dude? What's up, dude? Hey, want to get to the country club later? No, that's not how this works. These beings are being normalized into their mind. All right. Give me, I need a drink of water. Excuse me. Let me get around. Lord, dude, don't get me riled up. I'm sick of it. Alright. And there is a proven connection between this show and the United States Satanic Collective, what you may know as the U.S. government. Alright. Think about it. There are 350 million American citizens of the United States. Think about it. When you file your taxes, you don't pay any money. Think about that. Think about that. So where are they getting all this money to run the government? Think about it. Think about it real quick. I'll tell you where they're getting that money from. They are materializing it out of thin air. Alright? There is an unlimited money resource from the depths, from the underground. Alright, there is an unlimited money resource. That's where they're getting the money from. And so they're greedy. They're greedy. They take the money. They garnish wages. They are absolutely insane. Alright? There's something wrong with them. So then if you look at the Disney Channel company, who makes this awful Gravity Fell show, the Disney Channel company is headquartered in the United States. And they are a subsidiary of the Secret Cabal Corporation, which has servants that are the man, and the Disney Channel company is sitting next to the man. Alright? They are sitting next to the man. So I would call them the man. They are working with the man. They're working with the Secret Cabal. They are working with the United States government, and we need to reform it. I'm not going to bring politics into this, but I'm going to say that the liberal threat within our country right now is tearing us apart. Alright, it's tearing us apart. So we need to reform the government. We need to stop shows like Gravity Falls from being made with taxpayer dollars. Or should I say Satan payer dollars. Because, not a lot of people want to talk about that. Some people said it wasn't true, but I think it was. Alright. So, in a further assault on the Bible's teachings, this Gravity Falls show, it is promoting false teachers. Alright, now the Bible says do not listen to false teachers. But this show has multiple false teachers. Alright, listen to this. Alright, listen to this. Listen to young blood. Mentally ill man is portrayed as the key to unlocking the secrets of Satan. Many things wrong with that. Alright, a mentally ill man it is supposed to be funny. His eyes are not in the proper orientation. Alright? There's some other things that are not in the proper orientation in this show, but I'm not going to talk about that since YouTube's going to take this video down. Alright? YouTube, what's up with you? You take every single video down. Alright? Alright, so, me, the vigilant Protestant, I had a few issues with that. But, this mentally ill man, he needs help. We do not need to laugh at him. Alright? He needs help. And they just let him live in the dumpster. Alright? We cannot just let him live wherever he wants. How stupid are people? Alright? He needs help. Alright? And he is portrayed as being the key to unlocking the secrets of Satan. Because they stole his laptop. And you shouldn't steal. And now they're trying to hack into it. Alright? Now, this show wasn't made by North Korea. It was made by the United States. The United States trying to admit that they hack other people's elections. And that we need to stop worrying about the Russians hacking our elections. I think we do. I think that's the case. Alright. So this mentally ill man, he is portrayed as the key. We need to stop portraying mentally ill people as jokes. We need to stop portraying them as plot points. We need to start getting them help within these shows. Alright. This character, I'm sure he's suffering right now. I'm sure he's not getting the proper royalties that he needed from being on the show. All right. So there are also many false judges depicted in the show. I think there was one dumb judge and another judge, which I wasn't a fan of because he probably wasn't bar associated. Excuse me. Right, that's just an American bourbon. I mean the real American, I tell you what. But anyhow, if you think about it, Disney is owned by the cabal, who was owned in part by the Illuminati, which is an agent of Satan, and the Illuminati is a massive stakeholder in the United States government through direct satanic currencies investment and its whole ownership of China and Europe, in the Middle East and Africa. Think about it. They own so much. But nobody wants to talk about it. Alright? You hear me? And you know, I already went into that, but we need to reassess the companies that we are supporting. We need to stop supporting companies like Google. We need to stop supporting companies like Apple. We need to stop supporting companies like see, there's a monopoly, all right? Google and Apple. If Google and Apple are the only two companies I can think of, then they have a monopoly on the entire world. Think about it, all right? So, Gravity Falls, the title of Gravity Falls is Gravity Falls is a reference to the gravity of the adult and advanced diabolical situations the characters get in that are not child-oriented or aligned with a Christian moral worldview, and the falls represents the fall of civilization. But you may think that means the fall of civilization. We going to Mad Max. We going to zombie times. No, that means the fall of civilization. Fall of civilization. That means that is the fall of civilization as we know it. And the New World Order agents, they are seeking to tear society down and rebuild it in their new image. And they are slowly doing that right now. All right. They are slowly doing that right now. All right. So this show, simply, it's not for kids. Nobody should be watching if they have any morals. It's a disgusting show. Children should never be watching the show. They're being indoctrinated to consume from occult and liberal companies. You know what? I fear what happened that the children that watch this show, they'll turn into consumers, enlightened like the bad enlightened, not enlightened with the word, with the good book, with the, they're enlightened with all sorts of terrible things. Alright? They are going to turn into enlightened zodiac freaks. Alright? The zeitgeist freaks. I'm not sure what that means, but I know it sounds pretty bad. Alright, so that's gonna be it from me, the Vigilant Protestant. And I just told you the truth about Gravity Falls. I need you to boycott this show. Let me get a few petitions going to stop this show. Alright? And I want to say thank you for watching. And please subscribe to get the good word out. Thank you very much.